Welcome into the stream, everyone. I'm experiencing some extreme performance issues right now for some reason. Hopefully that will clear up a little bit, because right now this lag is entirely in-game. I don't get why. I turned down the settings and everything.
You barely have to step out your
This
front door.
continues on once I make it to Martha's Rest. I'll go ahead and restart, because this is terrible performance right now. Holy crap.
I wonder if Martha is as friendly as Gav claims.
Let's go and find out, shall we?
I'm getting like
Ready goes to
15.
It was good, honest work building the aqueduct.
Oh my god. Game, you good?
Excuse me. Would you happen to be the landlady?
Depends who's asking, and why they have an Imperial bearer with them.
For protection, which hopefully won't be needed. If you can advise me on the safest route to the west.
It's your friend here I'd be worried about. Bearers don't have an easy time of it in Rosaria. Even a Stratton lad like him might attract the wrong kind of attention. And if he gets nabbed, it ain't likely to end well for you either.
Then we'll just have to stay out of the malicious way. Gav said he might be able to help us.
Follow me.
Hey, thank you, Alan.
Sorry for before. Can't be too wary of strangers asking questions in our game. I'm Martha, an old friend of Sid's. He said he had high hopes for a bearer who joined recently. I expect that's you. So, where is it you're headed?
For Phoenix Gate. We have questions that need answering.
Is that so? Well, if you want to avoid the garrison, the road through Eastpool's your best bet. Or it would be, if the bridge hadn't collapsed. A right bloomin' nuisance it is. We've had no trade with the village for weeks. I did ask our carpenter to take a look at it. But he went out on another job, and he hasn't come back.
Do you think something might have happened to him?
Fingers crossed he's just taking his time. The alternative don't bear thinking about.
We'll find him. And make sure he's safe. We both need that bridge repaired. Your carpenter sounds like the man to do it.
I see why Sid's got such a soft spot for you. If you could, I'd be in your debt.
You said that he went out on a job?
Right. He went down into the marshes to check on another bridge. The one by the Fallen Gate.
The marshes were dangerous at the best of times. We should hurry.
There's a ladder to the side of the gate. That's the quickest way down, if you've a head for heights. His name is Bernard. Should you find him well, tell him Martha sent you, and that he's wanted at the bridge to Eastpool.
Alright.
To the marshes, then. Let's find that ladder.
Ready goes to Eastpool. Leave.
Here's the gate. And that must be the ladder.
I don't care what your orders are, Brandon.
Get away from me!
What was that?
It came from under the bridge. Come on.
under the bridge.
There he is.
Hold on, we're coming!
It's over. It's over. It's over.
Thank you, my lady. You saved my life.
Not at all. You're Bernard the carpenter, yes?
I am. I didn't realize my name was known so widely.
I'm a friend of Martha's. She asked us to come and find you.
Well, I'm very grateful for it. I just finished checking these piles when I turn round. I see a gang of slavering monsters looking to feast on my flesh. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd have been snipped into strips by now.
We're just glad you're safe.
I best go and give my regards to the landlady then, eh?
Actually, she asked that if we found you, we should beg you make haste to repair the bridge to Eastpool.
Of course. I said I'd take a look at it, but it clean slipped my mind. I'll head up there straight away.
It slipped your mind? An important trade bridge for the entire village. Okay.
The trusses are still sturdy. It's just a matter of replacing the stringers and relining the deck. I'll have it done in no time.
Thank you, Bernard. We were hoping to take the road to Eastpool ourselves. We're very grateful for your help. And sorry for asking this of you after what you've been through.
I owe you my life. Fixing a bridge is the least I can do. Thank you, my lady. And you too, son. You're with Sid, ain't ya? Me and him will go way back.
Oh,
Not as far as Martha, mind, but
do not
far
know
enough.
that language.
I see.
Well, I best get cracking then. You go and let Martha know I'm all right, and she'll have her bridge back soon enough.
We will.
The bridge will be fixed when it's fixed,
Nice
alright?
spot. Oh. Cursor is all the way in the bottom corner of the screen for some reason. Oh, well, thank you for the heart. I appreciate you, person.
Ah, you're back. What happened? Did you find Bernard?
We did. He's fine, and he'll have the bridge to Eastpool repaired soon.
Well, thank the founder for that.
It was lucky we found him when we did. The creatures out there are not to be trifled with.
It's the Blight's fault. They'd nothing to eat in the north, so they come down here hunting for food. He can't keep going out alone. I'll have to arrange a guard for him. But anyway, thank you. I don't have a lot to offer in return, but you're welcome to rest here until the repairs are finished.
We'd be delighted.
Can I get you a drink or anything while you wait? Flagon of Imperial Gold, perhaps? Tastes like swill, but it'll slake a thirst.
No, thank you. I prefer the truth about why there are so few bearers around here.
Yes. There were more of them when we were young. Far more.
Is this the Empire's doing? Have they been sent away?
They have, aye. Either to the Legions or Oriflamme. Seems the miners at Drake's Head are having a hard time keeping up with demand of late, so the bearers make up the shortfall. Time was they used to dole out crystals like sugar plums even down here in the provinces, but not anymore. Nowadays, they'll jump at any excuse to confiscate our bearers so they can be put to work elsewhere. I always knew the Empire treated their branded like shit, but after seeing it with my own eyes, well...
Ah, Thea! Congratulations on the new arrival. And you got the little laddie with you?
It was a bearer. The boy I carried for 9 long moons. A bloody bearer.
Oh, you poor thing. You gave it to the constables then?
Just left it at the garrison, I let them deal with it. Couldn't wait to be rid of the blasted thing. Been wanting it gone since the moment I found out.
Well, it's all dealt with now. So no harm done, eh?
Mum, you weren't my brother, was he?
No. But you'll have one soon enough. You just have to be patient. All right?
All right.
Unbelievable, innit? Bearers may have been looked down on back in Archduke Elwin's day, but they were still human beings. Now they've fallen so far, a beggar wouldn't spit on them. Since you're not drinking, do me a favour and take that to the Abbey. There's a darkness at the heart of this world, and I'd have you see it.
And we'll see it at an abbey.
Glademond Abbey, on the shore of Sorrowwise Bay. The abbot there is a friend. Tell him Martha sent you, and he'll show you what I mean.
Understood.
It was good, honest work building that aqueduct.
Alright, time to head out.
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son.
Come and have a look, don't
Fresh
you
cuts,
guys?
fresh cuts. Get your fresh cuts here.
And thank you for the
I
kind
knew the
comments.
children would
I
test
appreciate you.
That a bearer's fate
Cannot see it, but it did make me smile.
And assumed it was best for all concerned. I know. But for a child to be blamed, to be hated by its parents through no fault of its own.
We knew nothing of what it meant to be born that way, did we?
Stay down! It's over! Die!
I don't know if that person's still here. Oh, yes, you are. Awesome. Well, thank you. Tunnel. Oh, did that a little too high.
Mistakes. Stay down!
Anymore?
When did you get so big?
Oh, that's going well. Well, thank you for asking, Arctic. Appreciate you being here. What level? I'm currently level 20 and on the mission, primarily homecoming.
It's over. Stay down. Wake.
Oh. Yes. You see, it's
There, boy. Sick of Toggle. Get him, boy. There, boy. Sick of Toggle. Not this time.
my day is good. I hope Arctic is going well too.
You know what to do, boy. Sick of Toggle. Get him, boy.
For the X.
Sick of Toggle. Get him. There, boy. You know what to do, boy. Get him.
Oh.
That's better.
Oh, and that was enough to get me to my life. Oh my god, it is. I didn't realize that. I just saw your comment right as it wiggled in my face.
A fool like all the rest. That's enough. Stay down. It's over.
Oh, well, thank you. I need to go this way. Oh no, I need to go back the other way. Oops. I'd definitely be down for kebab. I hope I said that right. Okay. Oh no, turn back around. I don't need to go all the way up here. More steps.
Stay down.
Ooh, that one's actually really, really pretty.
There's the Abbey. What darkness awaits us within, I wonder.
Let's go and see.
That's enough.
Up to the Abbey we go. Oh, thanks. Oh.
It's over.
Good day to you. I'm afraid the Abbey is not open for public prayer. May Grieger go with you?
We came to offer a donation. From Martha.
Thank you.
I see. Then please, follow me. I don't want to die.
Please, Father. Shut me for the pain. I beg you.
The light, it fades. I don't want to die alone.
Am I married? No, not yet.
It's all right. I'm here.
Who are these people?
Martha's bearers. She entrusted them to my care, that I might ease their suffering. To the extent that I can.
I'm with a girl named
For the
Blue, which
time
I
they
actually
have
edit for her
left.
YouTube channel on here on YouTube as well. Her YouTube channel is Blue Skylark, if you want to go check out any of that. Hoping that she and I can eventually get married one day. I'm gonna have to move first, though.
The curse has taken them. All of them.
As it does every bearer forced to use their gift. With each draw on the ether, their bodies petrify, till all that remains is stone and pain, and so they are cast aside. There is nothing either
I am not
Martha
Muslim,
or
though,
I can do
but
to change that.
I am not Muslim, but I do
But we
greatly
can
appreciate
at
the
least
fact that you pray for
strive
me.
to make their final
It was
hours
very kind of
a
you.
little more bearable. Have faith, my son, for you shall rise again and find the happiness denied you in this life. Thank you, Father.
Oh, thank you. You're awesome. I hope you know that. Well, you know, from the United States, I've moved around a lot. So a little bit of everywhere, I guess, kinda.
I must offer you my own thanks for the medicine you so kindly brought. Now their final moments may be moments of peace. When next you see Martha, pray tell her that 2 more have succumbed.
We should get back to Martha's Rest.
Yes, we should.
Yeah, I can fast travel all the way back. And it is a nice country, yes, but I would be moving to a different country to be with her. And hopefully, too, yes, we can have many children.
Ah, you're back. Thanks for taking care of that.
The abbot had a message for you. 2 more have succumbed.
I see. Come upstairs.
New Zealand. That is the goal.
So, now you know, eh?
Oh, well,
I've
thank
seen
you.
plenty
You
of
seem like a
bearers
very
die
kind
on the
person yourself.
battlefield. But never like that.
And
I try
all
to be
because
kind.
they were born different. The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead. Oh, there's plenty who pity a bearer's plight. But so long as we're content to sit around, weeping for those on whose broken backs we're carried, we ain't gonna change
New
nothing.
Zealand.
And so you lend Sid your strength.
What little of it I have. Used profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours,
Aye, they're my property. At least by law.
Oh, what's your organization?
Any still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means. All I can do is care for those who are past mending. But it's not all doom and gloom. Bernard's finished fixing that bridge for you. You can carry on to Eastpool now. You got questions that need answering, ain't you? Well, I wish you luck.
Great
thank you,
milestone.
Martha.
Oh, I almost forgot. Sid and I have other friends in Rosaria. Wear this and they'll know you for one of us. And know that you will always be welcome here. You were right, Sid. It really is them. Lord Rosfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
Oh, okay.
Sid.
Ah, Clive. You're not where I left you.
Hurt your hand.
I did, aye. With 1,000 little lightning bolts. Can't fling them around the way I used to.
Realistically, whenever I can afford it, yeah. It's gonna be a long thing to save up for.
Exemplary misconduct.
Hopefully within the next year or two.
But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Thank you, Sid. For
Yes.
everything.
Practically the other side of the world far.
If you want to leave, that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Sid!
Pretty standard way of getting a visa and then taking a plane.
I knew a girl, back in the day. She was a slave to her fate, just like you. I wanted to save her. For a while, I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
Sid.
I'm no savior. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own. And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut. But Clive, I will say this.
The girl I'm hoping to marry doesn't want to move back
You're the
to
same man
America
you've
because she
always
lived
been.
here before.
Except
And,
that. And you
honestly,
may
it
yet
was
escape
the
your
country I
fate.
debated moving to anyways.
My fate.
It's a very nice country. It's got a pretty landscape. It's got a really nice healthcare system.
Look, lad, you've had a hard life. And I don't see it getting much easier.
And the temperatures are nice too.
You might not be able to save anyone else. But at the very least, you can save yourself.
I'll try.
And Jill. I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk. But I trust you'll take good care of the boy.
Yes, I will.
Yeah, it's where they shot the Lord of the Rings at.
Is that
One of the
last
things
it?
that we plan on doing there is taking a trip
We
to
best head
a
back
place
then.
called Hobbiton,
Wouldn't want to keep
which
an eye on
is either the actual set that they built it on, or it's modeled after, like, the Hobbit village in Lord of the Rings.
Ta-ra, then.
You pray for Frodo every day. He does need it, though. That poor boy went through a lot.
I hear the levies are due to go up again. Thunder elves.
Don't you worry about them boards. I use good solid
Frodo
lumber.
will die for the
It's
cause.
the beasts on the other side you want to be careful of.
I mean, like, I'll just have to do my
Officer
best to try to, like,
White,
stealth around the
people
orcs
further
and stuff
south.
once I'm there, but, like, I
Pushing
think I'll
more
make it,
monsters
as long as I
down
put
with it.
enough points in my stealth stat, you know?
I dare say we'll be seeing a few along the way.
Then we shall have to keep our wits about us.
It's over.
We're not alone.
It can be, hard to go to depending on what visas you're applying for. I'll have a little bit of an easier time since I'm technically employed there. And as far as the difficulties with the healthcare system, I'm hoping I won't have too hard of a time with that. Oh, no, you do want to fight. Okay. This turtle's annoying to fight. Can't hit his back in.
Get him, boy! Sick of Togo!
Oop, messed up my dodge.
Not this time.
I mean, sounds like a good reason to move. Ah!
It's over.
Huh? That's okay. Love you. Love you. I'm not quite sure what that is, to be honest.
Let's make this quick.
What?
Nice boots you got there.
It's over. Stay down.
So let me open the chest first. I should join the Great Mosque in New Zealand. I might look into it.
Stay down.
It's over. You there, over here.
Huh? Hello?
Excuse me, I can use that blade of yours. Ugh, curse my luck. I'm branded. No time to haggle with whoever holds your leash. Wait. That's the slumbering chocobo you're wearing. You and the Marfors, are you? Good.
I'm
She
not
won't begrudge me the
familiar
use of
with
you,
the
then.
word after.
Well, there's wolves about. We tried dealing with them ourselves. Laid out bait, think we might swoop in and slaughter the lot. But we didn't expect the pack to be quite so bloody big.
I expect the blight drove them here. They must have fled their homes for greener pastures.
Am I religious myself?
We'd hoped empty bellies might make them easy
No,
prey.
I'm mad. No,
They've made them mean instead. Martha's no fool, so she must see something in you. Do us a favor and get rid of them, will you?
All right. I suppose those wolves pose a threat to everyone.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. I'd wager the greedy bastards are still over yonder, finishing off our bait. When you've seen to every last one of them, go and speak to my friend over the bridge. Bryce, his name is. He'll want to know if it's safe to come across. All right, off you go then.
Here.
Look hungry, all right. Hungry and mean.
That's enough.
How to find this Bryce and let him know the road's safe.
Yeah, pretty much this dude just asked me to fight off wolves for him.
Wonder how long that bait
It's along the way to my main objective, so I figured why not.
You, Bryce?
What's it to you, bearer?
Your friend asked me to get rid of the wolves. So I got rid of the wolves.
You'd have me believe a single bearer slew the entire pack. Then again, if you didn't, you wouldn't be on this side of the bridge. Bugger me, you're a tough one, aren't you? Oh, Frederick! You wily bastard. I'd never thought to pit beast against beast like that. You served us well, bearer. Be sure
I'll
to
be
pass
honest,
that
I
through
have
to your
been
boss.
avoiding the news for a few years now. So I'm not actually fully up to date on everything that has been going on. I just know things are not in a very good state in the world in general right now. And that things are very tense. And that a lot of innocent people are getting hurt. I don't like looking into it too much because
Look, the
it
windmills.
hurts to think about, you
That
know?
must be Eastpool.
Stay down!
I remember coming here with Lord Murdoch when I was young. This area seemed a very different place back then.
What happened yesterday? I feel like there might be loot in that field, but I don't feel like digging through the field.
Quiet, isn't it?
Yes.
You're Clive Rossfield.
I honestly can admit that I don't know enough about many of the other foreign countries,
It's me,
or at least that are foreign
Hannah,
to me,
Rodney Murdoch's wife.
to have any
Lady
deep
Hannah.
opinion on any of them. Because anything that I would try to state would end
I
up
knew it was
ultimately
you.
being flawed.
You haven't changed at all. The Lord Marquis and Jill too. It's so good to see you both again.
It's good to see you too, Lady Hannah.
If you have time, you simply must come back to the house.
Thank you.
I haven't much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
We should be delighted.
Yes. It would be nice to actually get to go to places and experience it firsthand.
I can well understand fleeing from those iron blood brutes.
Oh.
But oh, to take to the road at such a tender age.
Well, thank you both.
It wasn't easy, but we survived, and...
And now we're back. It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hannah.
Huh?
Do you think you will stay here, in Eastpool? Rosalith still enjoys the Mother Crystal's blessing, does it not? You could always move.
You can if you
This
like
house
to.
holds a lot of memories for me. So long as I can live here in peace,
I will take them into
here I shall
consideration.
stay. Not that it matters. The capital is closed to civilians, by order of the Duchess. Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty. Annabella's marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes here.
Yes. Of course.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to...
Please. There is nothing to forgive. Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse the Lord Commander.
You haven't heard, then. Rodney passed away on the night of the fire. He never returned from Phoenix Gate.
I'm sorry.
Clive.
My poor child. You look pale. All this traveling must have taken its toll. I insist you rest. We can talk later.
I just love that he's not even like halfway through the list yet, and you're just like, this place is better. I'll definitely take all those places into account, though.
Are you sure you don't want to sleep inside?
I can't. Not after what I did.
Lady Hannah said she would prepare a change of clothes for you in the morning. She really has been very kind.
Years of killing. 13 years. Without without the faintest glimmer of hope.
What does that mean, you eat or become?
It was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer. That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning. But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others, then why the hell am I still breathing?
I ask myself the same. When I fought, hundreds died. There were so many bodies, so many lives cut short in their prime.
That day in Dalmekia,
You two are great.
I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end. I couldn't bear it anymore. If living meant being that, better to be just another body.
I'm sorry.
Do you remember that night on the balcony? When we looked up at the moon? I said a prayer to Metia, and that prayer was answered. You came back to me. The heavens must have a plan for us.
We should get some rest.
Clive is an idiot.
Right.
Good night, Clive. Sleep well.
Thank you, Lady Hannah. Perhaps now people will not flee at the sight of me.
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
How did you come to have some of my father's old clothes?
Oh, before Elwyn became Archduke, our families would often summer together. He and Rodney were like brothers. These clothes have been in a wardrobe for years, collecting cobwebs along with everything else.
My favorite state is Florida, honestly. It was my favorite place to live.
Not at all.
A lot of different people
It's
live
what your
there.
father
A
would
lot
have
of different
wanted.
cultures kind of mesh together. I've never been to New York myself.
They suit you well. Thank you, Lady Hannah.
Oh, hey.
Thank you. You've been most kind.
No, I should thank you. It may only have been for a short while, but seeing you again took me back to happier times. Fare you well, my lord and lady.
And you, Lady Hannah.
Okay, you joke about that, but I legit, for my graduation in high school, went out and ate gator for the first time.
Follow the road to the north.
That's where my friend's
It should
family
take us
was
all the way
going
to
out
Phoenix
to eat
Gate.
at.
Let's go.
Is it actually hotter than Baghdad, though? There was honestly, like, at least where I lived at, there was a good mix of people that voted for both sides.
By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
You're mistaken.
Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with
I
them.
have never lived in
Until the
Mar-a-Lago.
day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll
I don't
be
really
able
like
to
any
take
of our
your
political
bearers
candidates right now,
back
I'll be
as
honest.
well.
My bearers. Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble families. When the Ironblood sacked,
Okay, I'll
wasn't
look
it
into him
13
after the
years
stream,
back?
actually, then.
Many who lost their masters fled here, in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived.
Sadly, probably
Rosaria
not.
became a province of
Especially if he's
Sanbreque.
not part of the Democratic
Duchy
or
was
Republic
dissolved,
Party.
and they no longer had any home to return to. Back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew
I'm not
that
answering that
wasn't
question.
an option. So they've been here ever
I'm not
since.
answering that question.
And now you want to give them to me.
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father.
That's a
And
very
they'd
personal
be
one.
better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house, and still consider the Rosfields their masters.
I'm no one's master. Not anymore. They wouldn't be safe with me.
I understand. You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for too long. But still, I would ask a favor of you. A small mercy.
If it is within my power.
One of the bearers is an
God,
elderly
y'all
fellow
too
who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
I have so much
would
to
be
look
my
up
honor.
after this stream.
Thank you, my lord. He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I would be most grateful.
As fine a man as my father.
I'll be honest, I got
You're not so
sidetracked
very
by
good
y'all's
looking.
question, and all I know is I need to go
Especially
show
things
someone my
like that.
face.
Come on, let's go and meet that bearer.
Not sure this harvest will see us.
He's not here.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It would be cruel to disappoint him again.
Right, let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
day, milady. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a bearer, an elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields. Have you seen him?
Ah, that old loon. No sign of him today. Funny, he's usually down by
I mean,
the
that
well
might
at
be a
this
record
hour,
if you can use as a tent in a
cooking up
Desert
his
Storm, man.
fantasy
Like,
feasts.
I think Guinness will pay you
I'm
some money
sorry.
for that.
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now. You'd often hear the poor fool chatting away to the Archduke. Living in a dream he is. But better there than here, I suppose. Can't imagine the Vicereine stopping to trade tales with a bearer. Can you?
No.
Anyway, you'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the path to stray too far.
Thank you. We'll keep looking.
Well now, unfamiliar faces. What brings you to Eastpool, travelers?
We're looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Ah, you mean the old boy who always waits by the well?
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking? You're not from the capital too, are you?
We are, in a way.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalithian. I was born and raised down Market Street, and never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. All the beatings, the evictions, the levies going up and up and up, even as the blight took half the harvest.
Alright, this conversation's stuck in a weird turn.
Listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either.
I think
Though
he's
doubt
just
he'd have gone
lurking
far.
right now.
He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then. Thank you.
Oh, hold on a mo. Patrick the Chocobo Keeper might know where your bearer is. He's taken the old boy under his wing, so to speak. You should go and have a word with him. He'll be in the stables.
Patrick the Chocobo Keeper. Thank you. We will.
I'm sorry, Jill. For making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
Donor snack.
Where the bloody hell's he got to?
Excuse me, but is something the matter?
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he disappears. He's not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere else
I
in
don't
the
think
village.
so. I'm not familiar with that.
You must be
Oh.
Patrick.
I am.
Oh!
And this bearer
Thank you
you're
for
looking
context.
He's an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle kitchens, yes?
That's the fella. How do you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before, but you seem to know the place better than I do myself.
Garlic sauce.
Ah, so that's how it is. Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, you're on about to help me find him. He's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's walked out on us, there's not a lot I can do.
Understood. You keep searching here. We'll look for him outside.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
You know, with the
Hope he
right
hasn't wandered
seasonings, I
into
guess
trouble.
any meat can seem
Let's just
appealing, right?
concentrate on finding him.
I think she's very beautiful. And I do miss her.
Still
She's
no
at work
sign.
right now, though.
Could he have strayed even further?
I do this, I do editing, and I do some contract work on the side.
Look, there's someone over there.
Well, I'm trying to do this for work,
It might
but
be
not
him.
quite there yet.
We should hurry. Company.
We can't lead them to the old man.
We'll both blend to work.
Agreed.
Both of us are too much of busybodies to not work. We vote for both of us and get it to the point where we can both comfortably work from home. That way we can be there to both raise the kids. No. No.
Are you all right, my friend?
No.
Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me. I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
I'm not who you think.
Clive.
Okay. The adding of very ethical at the end
Yes.
makes me concerned.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come, and at long last, he answered. Will we be returning to the castle, then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition. One which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is
Do
complete?
I want one what?
I will come back
If
for you
it
then.
was for your previous statement, no.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
The ways of the knife? Is it like a butchery thing?
Thank you, both of you. You've been most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness, and now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course, but it's better than the truth of the matter. A damn sight better. The blight is on our doorstep.
It was like the animal
Our
butchery,
harvests
right?
are failing. The people are
Right?
leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stayed behind, we would long since have starved. We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
You'll send me one what? A butcher?
Is it really that bad?
A knife?
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them. But
No.
when they found out where they'd come from,
They damn near spat in our faces.
That is bad.
Ducal dogs, they call
No.
them. Enemies of
No.
the Empire. I know a man named Sid who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one.
No!
Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him. Thank you, my lord.
No, it
Will you
didn't.
be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again.
I'm just a
if you
simple
have the
sloth,
time,
man.
regarding the future of the village and what might be done for Lady
Like,
Hannah. After all,
You see
she's done
this?
for us.
This is me. I'm just a sloth.
Yes, of course.
That's it.
I'll be back anon. Fare you well, my lord, my lady. I wish you a safe journey.
Might as well put it back on that last thing. I used Slackoth because I was once told in person that I looked like a sloth, and then I got called a sloth a lot in person because of how I look, and so I embraced it. Actually, don't they use Machop all the time for, like, work?
Deadlands are aptly named.
I didn't realize they were this close.
No wonder their crops are failing. The blight is leaching the ether from the soil. And when the last drop is drained, their fields will turn to this. No plants, no animals, no life.
And no monsters. I suppose that's one small mercy.
What?
We won't be able to use any magic here.
Another thing to worry about. As if the absence of ether didn't cause enough problems.
Take away the lad's life force, and problems are all that's left.
What?
I can hardly imagine what this place used to look like before the Blight took it.
I remember. It was beautiful.
Was this in the Pokemon leaks?
There it is. Phoenix Gate. Where it all went wrong.
I have a lot of favorites, but Litwick.
Come on, Clive. It's time to discover the truth.
Jesus. Look. Typhlosion's your favorite after the leaks, huh? Alright guys, but I'm actually going to call the stream here. Thank you all for stopping in and watching. You two were an absolute riot to have in chat. The Typhlosion is your daughter. I'll be streaming again tomorrow at 6:30, doing something that I've dubbed Spider Spartan, where I'm going to be playing through the entire campaign of Halo Infinite in a single stream with the goal of it being under 2 hours. You all have a good day too, and peace.